Hi, welcome back to TV10. I'm Emily Traeger here with Dr. Herrera for another Friday update. How are you doing today, Dr. Herrera?
Good, good, and it's good to be here again with you. Always look forward to our updates. A few things I had an opportunity to do within the last week was, I guess the first one was visit the STEAM Academy, and got a personal tour from Dr. Sanders and gained a little bit deeper understanding of the program from her perspective and her hopes and visions for the future of STEAM as it continues to evolve. So it was a great opportunity. I welcomed, appreciated my time with Dr. Sanders, and I just acknowledge all the great work that the staff's done in the building. Then it seemed like the very next stop that particular day was visiting Warner with Principal Archer. And I got a tour of the building with Principal Archer. As I think as the school community knows, a lot of renovations have taken place at Warner.
Yes.
I really don't know what the building looked like last year, but it's a very impressive building now. A lot of new updates, great collaborative spaces for the students that I think that the principal has a vision for in terms of how we can change some learning opportunities for kids to kind of promote more of the project-based learning field to the district. Moving on from Warner, had an opportunity to meet with the Student Roundtable this week as well. The group of kids, very impressive group of kids. As you know, you guys have great students here in Farmington Public Schools. But the group, we had two primary conversations, or two focuses to our conversation. One was, what does the future of teaching and learning look like for high school students, and how may that impact their learning and how they develop as their academic careers as they move through K-12 system or onto a career or future education. And also, more specifically, topic two that was important to them was what opportunities, or how can we begin to provide opportunities to help them prepare better for the SAT so they can get into that college of choice and pursue the academic career that they'd hoped. So we'll follow up with building administrators and our curriculum people to see what we can do to help support them in their efforts along that end.
Yeah, I think that's really great. I feel like that'll help take the stress off of some of the juniors, especially because I remember junior year AP classes on top of SAT testing and all the other finals in your class. It'll be really nice to have some of that extra support.
Yeah, we know when you go and take some of those standardized tests or some of those high stakes tests, as we would call them, mental preparation is part of the game. If you feel confident going in, you're likely to do better. So I think anything we can do to help support them on that, because we know it's important for a lot of our students. So we need to do what we can to support them. Last but not least, I had the opportunity to meet with our transportation department early. Actually, it was last Friday. We made it there early in the morning. I have to be honest, I didn't get on a bus and ride throughout the district. But it was a great opportunity. Our group in transportation, the work they do getting up early in the morning and bringing the kids to school through all the inclement weather. I can't thank them enough for the work they do and how much they care for our kids and make sure that they're arriving to school safely. So good group, and again, just another positive experience for me working my way through the community and getting to know folks. But I hear you have a busy week here, or have had a busy week. You've got some spirit efforts going on, and tell us about that.
So every year for homecoming, the week before homecoming at school, we have our spirit weeks. And so today's day is season, so seniors are summer. So we have the beach mode tank top on. And it's actually a fundraising event for our class boards. So whichever class has the most participants gets a money prize to go towards their prom. So that's really fun. It gets really competitive, but it's a lot of fun. And then also next week we have something that we don't normally have. We have our rivalry week because next Friday is the Farmington versus North Farmington football game, which is a city championship. And this year, it's even more interesting because neither team has lost a game. Both are undefeated, so this game is going to determine who wins and who loses and breaks that streak.
So that will be a new tradition for the district right there.
Yes.
Is that rivalry week. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and actually as competitive as both teams have been, it should be an interesting night.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And so would you say from the student perspective, these are kind of exciting, not overly exciting, but it kind of brings a different feel to the buildings with the rivalry week.
Oh
and the Spirit
yeah,
Week.
it's really interesting, especially to see the actual football players and see their take on it versus some of the kids who just go to the student section or watch. And then of course you have the marching band kids who get to perform, and they're always really excited, and it's a really fun atmosphere, and it really brings out school spirit and brings everyone together for something that they can come do.
And that's another key point to the to our kids and their commitment to creating positive school climate here is you see a lot of engagement in these, and of course the more the student body gets engaged in things, the more fun things get, and how that helps the climate. So my hat's off to the students for the amount of engagement that they put in, the effort they put in to make Spirit Weeks and what will be Rivalry Week good positive experiences. So good for you guys.
Thank you. If you guys do want to come out, it is next Friday at 7 p.m. here at North Farmington High School.
Okay.
So it'll be a fun game.
We'll be there.
Yeah. All right. So that is it today for the Friday update. We'll see you guys next week.